Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're well and had a good Christmas. I don't know if I have, because I'm recording this on Christmas Eve in the evening. My girlfriend's away for Christmas, seeing her family, so I'm on my own, and I thought I'd record a couple of episodes. So yeah, the last episode and this one both being recorded Christmas Eve. In fact, it hasn't. Yes, just looking at the clock, it's gone midnight, so it's actually Christmas Day now that I'm recording this. I will go to bed at some point, but I've been busy this evening. I've been doing a bit of work off camera. So I'm purposely not showing you Gorilla Gorge because it's almost finished and I'm really happy with it. I'm just looking at my little pirate cove instead, because you've seen this. So yeah, let's have a look at Gorilla Gorge. There are some finishing touches that I want to do on it in this episode, but yeah, let me show you and see what you think, and you can then see my finishing touches as well. So here we are, Gorilla Gorge. It's looking a lot more populated. It's very lush now, lots of greenery. So in the last episode I was having issues putting some of the trees in because it was really blocking the traversable areas, but I found a couple that I could use. So I had this, which was the tamarind, and this one, which is what, sycamore maple. So I've used those as my main two trees around, and obviously I've put lots of pine trees in as well. And I have added in some more gorillas too. I think I put in another 8 gorillas. I really wanted it to feel busy and occupied. You know, everywhere you look, I want people to see the gorillas. I love that they're using these logs that I've laid up the hills for them. You see them jumping around. They go up onto all these platforms. So yeah, the idea is that everywhere you go and look, you're going to see a gorilla doing something different. That was the theory anyway. So you got one walking down here. They do actually use these beams now across the water. In fact, this one, look at that, it's demonstrating it for us now. How cool does that look? Big old silverback gorilla walking through the mist. I mean, that's quite a cool picture, isn't it? Yeah, very, very pleased with this habitat. It's worked out alright, hasn't it? Do you know what? I'm actually just going to, just while I'm here, I'm going to pause. I'm going to grab a screenshot of this guy because he's very impressive. And this will probably be my thumbnail, in fact, for this episode. Something like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let me just capture that. So there we go. You've seen me take the screenshot, which you've clicked on. Nice. Right, anyway, back to business. Let's play the game again. So yeah, so you can see that the gorillas up the top here. Their boundary is pretty big. I did that in the last episode, didn't I think. I can't remember what I did in the episode and what I did off camera, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I did all the rock work and the fencing all the way around the top here. I have added this in various bits of enrichment. So we've got some food enrichment up on the hill. So we've got one up there. We've got, I think there's something up here. Is there? Somewhere. I thought I had something up here. Maybe not. Could have sworn I'd put another food one up here somewhere, but I can't see one now. No, okay. Maybe I moved that one. Can't remember. Where did I put one? Oh, I put one over here. I put lots of toys around as well. Lots of balls and cardboard boxes. Pretty much all of these platforms ended up with a toy on. I'm sure I put another food one over here. Is it not right in here? Ah, do you know what? It's probably one of those ones that disappears, actually. Not a permanent food one. Are you topping up a food thing? No, you're going walkies. I'm sure I put one in there somewhere. I don't think you can actually see them, can you? Unless, maybe that one would show it up. No. Oh yeah, it does, look. It's yellow. I'm sure I had one over here somewhere. I might be losing my marbles. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, there's various bits and pieces around. I think I put one. Yeah, I put one of these ones down here. I think I put one over this side. Yeah, I've got one of these ones over this side as well. So there, yeah, various things dotted all over the place. obviously all the trees, all the foliage. I think it looks good. I like that it's got nice big open areas. You can still see the animals walking around everywhere. They do occasionally get stuck. Just here, I've noticed. So this guy here is stuck. Something about when they walk up and down here, occasionally they kind of bug off to the side and they get stuck. But it does look cool, doesn't it? Look at them walking in a line up and down their little branches. I think that does look pretty good. So I'll put some seating in as well. Seating, lights and bins all the way along the pathway. Also just widen the pathway here and added in a talk point. So that happens once a year now as well. What else have I been up to? I think I put a food one over here. Yes, so there's a food thing here, so you can see it as the train comes by here. So if you're on this train, you can get a few glimpses into the habitat along that stretch just there, but yeah, you're not going to get a great view. So there we go. So that's basically the main part of the gorge done. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I apologise that I had to do so much of it off camera, but it was very repetitive, all of this, and it wouldn't have been interesting to watch. I think I made the habitat too big, I'll be honest, but I think I've done quite well with it. I love the waterfall. I like this, although this isn't finished. That's what I want to do actually in this episode, and I do love the restaurant as well. I think this turned out really nice, so I am pleased with the habitat as a whole. But yeah, probably just a bit too big. I maybe should have split the valley in half somehow, a bit like I did with the water. Maybe a bit easier with the water though. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's done. So there we go. Well, it's all good. So there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to just decorate that a little bit with some foliage. Look, we've got another gorilla just hovering in the air here. Really annoying. I don't know why they keep doing that. Not too much I can do about that, I don't think, other than deleting lots of stuff. The other thing I want to do is just by the entrance here, we've got a couple of gaps. So actually I'll do this first. There were some nice gorilla statues in the game. So what I'd like to try and do, I want to find a nice rock. Something that's a very obviously different colour. I don't know if there's anything that looks, yeah, like marble. Something like this. If there's... hang on, let's just get rid of some of this. I don't know if any of this is going to be the right shape for what I'm thinking. I need something that's got a good flat side to it. Actually, that one might work. Because it's got a... I can tilt it and then it's got a nice flat top there, hasn't it? Well, let's go with that, and then let's come into here. Let's go into our centerpieces and statues, and let's find a gorilla. Now, there are different types. You've got metal, you've got marble. That won't look right on top of that, and you've got ice, which won't look right. So yeah, the metal one is what I was thinking. That's why I was thinking of like the marble base, because I think they go quite well together. Right, so let's just get that into a better position. Okay, what do we think to that? I think that looks pretty good, although actually he's just hovering a bit, so let's just angle him. Make sure that he's definitely touching it. It's very delicate, this. He's just... back feet have just disappeared a bit. I need to just tilt him and lift him. Like so. That's about as good as that's going to get. Well, I might... hang on. Might... actually, no. Let's keep him level. Let's just tilt the rock a tiny bit. Right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What I was thinking is actually to combine those together, and I want another one of him over here, looking at a bit of a different angle. Maybe, yeah, maybe like that, looking right at people. I think would look good. Okay, then I want something that I love these little things, but they're not as good as they could be, because you can't actually have certain things displayed on them, can you? I can only do, yeah, see, you can only do all of this stuff, which is really not any good, really. Actually, I've got one of these that I did in a blueprint. Let's have a look at my blueprints. Yeah, this one here. This is cool. So what I did with this one, I sank some very thin letters into it to make it look like writing. So that, yes, it kind of gives the impression that it's got information on when it hasn't. But I kind of like it. So yeah, I'll do a couple of those. Just looking like it's giving you information about the gorillas. I am going to put a few media boards up as well. Let me just finish off with a little bit of decoration around here. Just want to fill some of these gaps in. It's all looking a little bit bare at the moment, isn't it? Don't need too much going on in here. Just enough so that it looks busy. Now there's a bit of a gap there. That's crying out for one of these lovely things, isn't it? Up in... no, yeah, up there. Actually, no, it needs something a bit different to that. What have we got? Let's get something with a bit of colour. No, that's no good. That's a nice bit of green, isn't it? Get one of these in back here. So you could lift that up a little bit as well. Just get it off the ground a bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Where's the other one I was looking for? Here we go. Yeah, this is a nice one. Oh no, I do need that one. That's the bigger one. Again, just lift it up off the floor. I know it's not touching the floor, but that's fine. You can get away with it. And just fill the gaps like that. Excellent. And I think I'll use a bit of this one as well, just around here. Just give it a little bit of colour. It's a little bit bland down here at the moment, isn't it? Something like that. Let's get a slightly larger one as well. Plug a couple of gaps there. Maybe get a little bit of creosote bush in here as well. Doesn't need a lot really around here. Just plug in the gaps. Don't overthink it. Just plug the gaps. Good. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Nice entrance. Just makes it obvious that there are gorillas on the horizon. I did consider doing like a big archway or something, but you really don't need it. As soon as you get here, look, you're going to see gorillas. So I don't feel the need to do anything else. This guy's stuck. I may come back and have a look at some of this, because it is kind of annoying that they keep getting stuck there. I don't know whether it's a particular tree or something that's causing that, or maybe even like that bit of bush. Maybe if I just get rid of that. Don't know, I'll just keep playing around until it stops happening. Right, so this was the other main thing that I wanted to do today. And this is going to have, let's get it onto the same group. Yeah, so I want to have a load of this basically just sunk onto here and looking like it's really nice and overgrown. Not entirely sure how I'm doing this. It's very tricky with this aligned to surface, but I need it to be aligned to surface, because otherwise it's just not going to angle itself right. I don't mind if it comes inside as well, that's absolutely fine. I just want it to look like it's really spreading over the whole thing. Get it up here. obviously I don't want to completely cover it up. I want it to look like it's coming in from this back area here, and just kind of trying to spread all over it. Something like that. I do want to have some smaller bits looking like it's kind of growing up here. That not sure. Yeah, that's a better piece like that, and then I can kind of hang on. Let's see if I can do it this way. Yeah, I want it kind of poking through the top like that, and then I can blend it in a bit up here as well, like that. Maybe just one more bit there. It's nice and 3D. I like that it's kind of sticking up in the air a bit here. I don't, you know, I like that it's coming through a bit down under there as well. I just wanted it to look like it was being overtaken by nature, basically. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I just sink a bit more in there. Yeah, really green. That's what I'm going for here. I want it to look very busy and lush. Cool, I like that. Okay, good. So, pretty pleased with all that. That was basically the last thing I needed to do. I haven't shown you what it looks like at night, actually. So let me do that. Oh, media boards, actually. That was the other thing. But that's just going to be a couple of media boards just along here. So in here, all I did was just put one light in. I didn't want it too bright. Just a basic faint light in there, so you can just see the gorillas when they're asleep in there. Obviously, you've got the lighting along the walkway here as well. What does this look like? Yeah, these look good, although actually I feel like I could do with one of these next to this guy as well. Otherwise he's not being lit up very well, is he? Okay, hang on, let's just try that again. Yeah, I think one of these just there as well, just to give this statue a bit of light. That's good. So the restaurant was lit up before, so you've seen that again. It's not too bright, just enough. And I decided not to do lighting around the habitat or even down here. I thought this mist looked really good as it was. I did experiment a bit with some lighting in the water, but it really didn't add much. The mist itself seems to have a nice sort of blue tinge to it, and it looks really sort of mysterious. So I didn't feel the need to do anything extra to that. But yeah, it's good. I like it. I really do like it. It has turned out as most of my things tend to, which I'm very lucky with. Really, they tend to work better than I expected, and this has. I mean, it's not exactly as I planned. I wanted it to be more lush with sort of the tropical stuff, but actually I'm glad that I didn't do that, because it wouldn't really have fitted in with the theme of the whole area. So it's kind of good that I've just done this waterfall as the sort of the lush area. You know, almost like it's all artificially planted up. I mean, that was the idea, because that's not natural, let's be honest. It might be a natural cliff face, but it's been converted, I guess, by the zoo into this very exotic looking waterfall, and lots of nice wet loving plants all over it. That's the backstory that I'm going for, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, like it or lump it, basically. It is what it is. I like it, and that's enough. So let me just get these media boards on. I was literally just going to plonk a couple of these down. There's nowhere special for these to go. I don't need to try and create anything too fancy with them, I don't think. I just want to educate people, basically. So just a couple of these down here. There's one more over here. Give people options of where they read. And get the information up. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm really happy with that, and I'm happy to call it a day for that habitat. If you've spotted stuff that I've missed, if there's anything else you want me to add, take away, change, then please do let me know. I'm always happy to come back and make changes, as you know. Oh look, people are having a talk, that's good. What does it say here? Oh, can throw food, wow. He's going to be launching food down, isn't he? Maybe he throws it over onto the glass roof. Who knows? Or possibly over there, that would actually make sense. You could easily lob a banana or two over here, couldn't you? Look at that, 4 silverbacks sitting down eating together, or 3 of them eating together. You wouldn't see that in the wild, would you? Only in Planet Zoo. Oh, here comes another one, and another one. That's a lot of silverbacks. Cool. So let's move on. I am going to do our next water habitat. And I've got a bit of an idea of what I want to do in here. I want to make it almost like a safari. Because you get the little boat rides. I quite like the idea of a boat ride, but actually, do you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, I don't think it's big enough for a boat ride, unfortunately. So it may not have a boat ride in it. But what I do want to have in here is crocodiles. What is it? Crocodiles, caiman, and I think there's another one as well that I can't remember. I don't think we've got alligators as well, have we? Or have we? Hang on, that's not the best way of looking at animals, is it? What's the best way of looking at animals? Where's the Zoopedia thingy? Up here. Right, what have we got? Oh, we have got an alligator. So we've got alligators. Shout at me if I miss them. I will hear you through time and space. We've got the dwarf caiman, which are very small, but they can easily go in here. So that's 2. We've got the Komodo dragons as well. That's a similar kind of thing. I think these do swim. So that potentially... Let me just see, what do they require? Actually, they don't require water, so maybe they don't swim. I think in real life they do swim. So that has potential to go in here. So, you know, like a big reptile place is basically what I'm thinking of here. So that definitely has potential as well. Ah, yes, we've got the Nile monitor. Ah, no, is that an exhibit animal? Or not? No, I don't think it is. How do I know if it's an exhibit animal? No, that doesn't tell me anyway, does it, if it's an exhibit animal? Clearly that one is. I don't think the Nile monitor is, so that's one more. That's 3. I think there is a saltwater crocodile as well. So that's 4. Oh, we've got the spectacled caiman now as well. Okay, 5. Any more? No, I think that's it. Okay, well that's 5 animals that could all go in here. I know what you're going to say. I know in the wild they probably don't all blend together, but that's fine. I can get away with it because it's a computer game. So what I'm thinking is that there's this lovely beach area here for them and this lovely bit of water. So that would be their habitat, the water, and then this little area here. Let's think. I've got pathways on both sides. So it makes sense to continue them and to have people kind of looking down. I think let's play around with this. Railing on elevated, yeah, and is it flattened terrain that I want? I can never remember. Hang on, let's do railing on ground path as well. I think this is right, isn't it? Yeah, and then I can bring this around like that, although that has obviously not actually. That's built a little bridge there, which is fine actually. I don't mind that. I can work with that. I've got to also think about the train, because I do want the train to come around here. And the train will probably come around and go over the top of this gap here, over the beach. I think that will look nice. I like the idea of having the pathways linked as well. But I think the main route here should sort of just snake off like this and kind of loop around the back here. And eventually it'd be nice if this could kind of really, yeah, I might just have to try and smooth this bit off. I'm going to just continue this pathway all the way around here, and hopefully it will link up with the one on the other side, because that should be the exact same height, I think. We're about to find out. Okay, it's not, but that's fine. It's got a slope there. That's absolutely no problem at all. Okay, so there we go. So we have a basic path structure there. Oh, that looks quite nice actually, doesn't it? I like that. That's good. So again, it is a fairly large habitat again, but I'm going to have 5 animals in it. So I guess it does kind of need to be quite large. But what I'm thinking is I'd like to get some little walkway areas right down here. So let's think, do I want to have a pathway that comes out over here? Like that. Just something over the top of the beach there. I think that looks pretty nice. And I was thinking I might do something that goes, I want it to go right down onto the water here. So what I'm thinking is, let's see how close to the water. See, I can get a platform right down on the waterfront like this. This is what I was thinking. A kind of a circle like this is what I was thinking. Okay, I completely messed that up, so let me just sort that out. No, I said delete. Hang on. I think I got some of the angles a bit wrong. It was meant to go. No, hang on. Do you know what? I'm going to start that whole thing again, because I completely messed up the angles on that. I think I made it too big as well. I need to. I think I need to make it a bit smaller than what I just did. Because what I'm hoping is that if I make a little circle, then the animals can actually swim inside it, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's straight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think this is roughly how you're meant to do it. 1, 2, oops, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, that last one didn't go right. Sorry, I messed that up. It's harder than it looks to do this, you know. To be fair, I'm going to blame the fact that I'm doing this at nearly 1 in the morning. It's a good excuse, isn't it? There we go, there's your circle. Yeah, so I want that basically. And then I want that connected up to these. Yeah, I didn't do that very well, did I? Okay, maybe not connected to that one. Let's see if I can. No, it's not quite going to work there, is it? It's a shame. I will find somewhere that it connects to. It needs to be just that little bit further away. I could probably manage it over to here actually. If I do it Let's have a look. Is that, what sort of level is that? Okay, well we're getting there. Obviously I'm not going to leave it like that, but you get the idea. It's not going to... Oh, hello. Is that... Are you going to let me do this, or are you going to be annoying? Go on, you know you want to blend in. You know you do. It's not going to, is it? Okay, it's going to let me go to there. It's not going to let me connect there. Maybe if I get rid of that bit and do it here first. Oh no, that's clearly not going to work. Okay, hang on. How about if I put it off like that first? No, not quite. Hang on, I'm getting there. I am getting there. No, hang on. Undo. I know what I need to do. I need that. So I do need... I need it to flatten terrain for me. Why isn't it letting me turn? No, it seems to have a bit of an issue here, doesn't it? Ah, good old me and my terrain and path fun. You love watching me have fun with path building, don't you? It's the highlight of every video, is when I struggle. Oh, hang on. It's connected. It's got a bit of a funky bit of wood in there, unfortunately, but you know what? It's connected. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to play around with that because that would be pushing my luck. I need to put a curb, actually. I've just realised on all of this hasn't got curbs, so let me just get curbs on. Cool. Okay, we are looking good. Right, hang on. That's got curbs. What are we missing here? And here, and here. I really wish I'd noticed this to start with, because there's quite a lot of pathway here. Cool. Okay, well that is going to be it for the episode. I just wanted to finish off the gorillas and get the basic shape of this next habitat in, and sort of discuss with you what I had in mind. And we'll see what I come up with. This isn't going to be like a massively themed area or anything like I've done before. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing, because that would get boring and make the zoo over the top. I really wanted this zoo to remain fairly grounded in reality. You know, I don't want it to be too over the top. That was not my intention at all. And obviously things like the pirate ship here, that's about as stretched as I can get my reality, I think, for this. This is quite grand, but it still feels like it's a fairly real place. Yeah, I love this. I like this. I don't know if the animals will go into the middle bit here. I assume they do, or they can, because they can swim underneath and then come up in the middle. I don't really know, but we'll have to wait and see about that. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to have a whole load of different reptiles basically swimming around in here, and then they'll have this nice big beach as well. And I'll have a look at the Komodo dragons, because I do like the idea of having those in here as well. Whether they swim or not, they'll have a nice bit of land here. And if they don't swim, what I might do is carve them a bit more land sort of along the edge of one of these, maybe around this way here, and give them like a little cove or something over here. I mean, I might do that anyway because it will look nice. Yeah, maybe a coved area here and another little sort of beach area, something like that. Not too sure really. I'll probably need more. What have I got? I've got some restaurants. No, I didn't put restaurants over this side yet, so I might do some restaurants up on the cliff here. Might look quite nice. But yeah, let me know your ideas. So like I said, it's actually Christmas Day as I record this, so I'm not likely to be doing much recording for the next couple of days. Christmas Day I'll be busy with my family. Boxing Day I'm sort of on my own, and my girlfriend's coming home from her family, and then day after Boxing Day will be our one day with just me and my girlfriend together for the day. So probably not a lot of recording going on actually before you see this episode. So if you do leave me any feedback, I may well be able to reply and action it kind of straight away in the next episode. But we'll see. Who knows when I'll find some more time to record. So let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate your spare time being spent in my company. Please do hit the like button if you've enjoyed the episode, and let me know your thoughts and ideas as well. Brilliant. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.